And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to Let's Play Assassin's Creed Syndicate, Part 32. In the last one, we completed assisting the last Maharaja, Julep Singh, in uncovering a plot regarding the British India Company and the Templar Brotherhood. Now, as we join Jacob back on the streets of London, we have an appointment with Maxwell Roth, the leader of the Blighters. However, I figured we could take an opportunity across the street before we go into the Wolves' Den at the Alhambra Theater and get caught up on the story so far. So, Jacob has visited Parliament to uncover Starrick's plant in politics, assassinating the Earl of Cardigan. Evie and Henry were attempting to recover the plan, showing the location of the shroud. However, when Henry was captured, Evie chose saving him over the finishing of her mission. Blaming herself for the failure, Evie cut her ties with Henry. Evie has a notebook. We have covered entries 1 and 2. Dr. Elliotson is dead, and with it goes the production of Starrick's soothing syrup, the patent medicine of choice in London. Jacob is justifiably proud of the end of one of Crawford Starrick's principal revenue streams, not to mention the death of one of his chief supporters. Unfortunately for us, that was not the end of the story. I visited Lambeth to find that things had not settled as we had hoped they would. Instead, in the absence of the syrup, people were turning to other tonics, some of them little more than tinted water, others with less savory ingredients. Meanwhile, medicine, real medicine, was being stolen and sold to the highest bidder. Clara O'Day and several of her children fell ill and might not have pulled through but for my intervention and the care of Miss Florence Nightingale. Bringing a cure to Clara and a cure to the borough at large are two very different things. So further action is required. Mr. Green assisted me in rooting out the thieves hoarding medical supplies. Jacob was nowhere to be found. I have reported some of the culprits to Mr. Abeline for the police to deal with. The rest we have seen to ourselves. I have also put some of the assassin's money toward Miss Nightingale's efforts to create better sanitation regulations, which she assures me will help stall the spread of disease. Better than any tonic, however effective. I have no small delight in being able to count the famed Lady of the Lamp as an acquaintance, although our first meeting was under unpleasant circumstances. Entry 4. There are so many things to relate. I hardly know where to start. It has been equal parts triumph and failure. It seems that the piece of Eden that Miss Thorne is seeking is a Shroud of Eden, which the assassins recovered at some point before they left London. Where that shroud is, or why Miss Thorne seeks it, are still a mystery. I found a series of directions that pointed to a hidden vault within the Kenway house. It was once owned by Edward Kenway, a master assassin, and then passed to his son, Hatham, a Templar Grand Master. One can only imagine the family dinners. After the Kenway's time, the mansion passed out of our history, or so we thought. I traveled there, accompanied by Mr. Green, only to find that the house is still being occupied by the Templars. Indeed, it seems Miss Thorne has made it her principal place of business, for we saw her enter as we arrived. I determined to enter in any case, avoiding a direct confrontation if at all possible. We found Edward Kenway's hidden vault, a secret that has managed to remain hidden for more than a century. Rather unfortunately, Edward Kenway's method of concealing a vault involved a player piano that alerted the guards to our presence. Mr. Green and I had the barest amount of time to look around and see the treasures hidden within before we had to flee. I came away with a single piece of paper and a metal disc. That sounds like very little, I know. However, the paper itself tells us the story of the London assassins before they were wiped out. Several bolt holes are mentioned, any one of which might contain valuable information about our history, and the disc promises to unlock a key, a precursor object hidden somewhere in London. How strange the phrase, to unlock a key. I wonder if it is an attempt at a joke on Kenway's part. Given the player piano, I have a low opinion of his sense of humor. We shall have to return to the Kenway Mansion at a later time to deal with the Templars in a more final matter, and reclaim the rest of the artifacts inside. In the meantime, the information I recovered points to the disc being a piece of the monument, so I am headed there to discover what secrets it may hold. Jacob has arrived and seems determined to accompany me, though I have not invited him. NB. I wrote that before, I thought. I should say we, for Mr. Green was there as well, and we are often together. Pearl Attaway is dead, and with her the omnibus company she founded and ran. Jacob was terse when he told me the news. He left directly, not answering any of my questions. Accordingly, I took myself to the borough to see if there was more at work. It seems that in his haste, Jacob incapacitated both of London's principal omnibus companies, not just Attaway's. This has created something of a vacuum in the transit world. I happened upon several of the Blighters menacing the life and family of one Edward Hodson Bailey. It seems Bailey is looking to start his own omnibus company and aims to set standards for the quality of service. I drove off the Blighters and helped Bailey secure the permissions he needed to set up his company. Hopefully the omnibuses will be up and running very soon. The current situation is causing headaches for anyone trying to navigate London's streets. I really must speak to Jacob about thinking through the repercussions of his actions. He is creating almost as many problems as he solves. I realized today that I have not updated the story of my search for the Piece of Eden, though much has happened since then. I traveled to the monument, Jacob following along. He made several absurd comments about my relationship with Mr. Green and how Father would have viewed it, as if Jacob ever cared how our father would have viewed anything. The clues I uncovered led me to St. Paul's Cathedral, where I was able to open a secret room contained in the very top of the dome. The room was empty except for a plinth, on which was the key that Kenway's manuscript had promised. The inscription on the plinth said, Agriescit Medindo. It's Latin. The remedy is worse than the disease. I was musing on this and what it could mean when Miss Thorne overtook me. I drew her out, asking about the shroud and why she wants it. She revealed that the shroud confers immortality. She attacked me before I could trick her into telling me more. We fought. I thought I had her beaten, but she is not a woman who gives up easily. I misjudged her strength. At the last second, we struggled, and she stumbled into one of the windows, which shattered. She fell, but as she did, she grasped the chain around my neck, which held the key. My neck was suspended above the jagged glass of the windowsill. A moment more, and I would have been impaled, so I cut the chain that held her and let her fall. When I looked out of the window a moment later, she was gone, and the key with her. I have tried to find words to express my frustration to no avail. For now, Mr. Green and I are attempting to find what it is the key is meant to unlock, in the hopes that we may find it before Miss Thorne does. The shape is unique, and we are certain we will be able to find a mention of it in one of Henry's catalogues of antiquities. I can only hope that Miss Thorne is still searching, as we are. I have had no word of her whereabouts, not even from Clara, whose urchins see every going on in London. Perhaps she is locked in her library, as we are. I see that I have called Mr. Green very informally above. That is a habit I must try to curb. Perhaps Jacob is right. I must not allow emotion to compromise the assassins. Philip Twopenny of the Bank of England is dead, and Jacob's flair for causing trouble has struck again. It seems that despite warnings that he must exercise care and discretion when dealing with the Bank of England, Jacob has proceeded in his most heavy-handed manner. The newspapers are reporting the scandal, questioning the security of the nation's currency, and it seems that in the ensuing chaos, a gang of counterfeiters managed to infiltrate the bank and make off with the printing plates for pound notes, actually endangering the security of the nation's currency. I met with Sergeant Abeline, who explained the situation while overseeing an unruly mob. Prices in the marketplace had already begun to rise, causing riots. The sergeant predicted nothing less than a complete economic collapse. I attempted to calm his nerves, but his concern was not misplaced. However, between us, we concocted a scheme to reclaim the plates and replace them in the bank. Once the bank staff found that the plates had never left the building and the newspapers began to report the mistake, the public seemed to disbelieve the stories about Twopenny as well. Prices have stabilized, and any counterfeit currency has been destroyed. I remain alert for Jacob's next adventure and what new trouble it may bring. Lucy Thorne is dead. I have recovered the key she stole from me, but I still have not found the shroud. Our searches of Henry's catalogs did turn up an image of the key and the casket it is supposed to open. The casket was kept in the possession of the royal family, kept at the Tower of London. I set out for the Tower alone. I feel that Mr. Green would have accompanied me had I asked. I felt it was best that I carry out this task alone. Miss Thorne was already there when I arrived. The Templars had thoroughly infiltrated the yeoman, so it was with difficulty that I made my way inside St. John's Chapel, where Miss Thorne was continuing her search. She had not found the promised casket, but hoped still that it might be there, concealed in a hidden vault. We fought. This time I did not let my guard down. Miss Thorne revealed little upon her death, save for the admonishment that I do not know the true extent of the shroud's power. It was likely a posture, but it is true that I know very little. I will find out more when the shroud itself is in my possession. In any case, the casket was not in the chapel. It must have been removed at some point in the last century, though when and where I cannot say. We must find it before the Templars do. I've examined and re-examined the notebook that we recovered from the dockyards, along with Edward Kenway's history of the assassins, but the bolt holes revealed nothing relevant. Henry and I are at our wits' end. We must assume that the Templars are no further ahead than we are. Henry has arrived with some bit of news. He is obviously excited, so I will finish this later. Unfortunately, we're a little bit ahead of Evie's notes. I'm sure that she will explain her failure in the next entry. But we will continue on now. Sequence 8, Strange Bedfellows. Jacob accepts Maxwell Roth's invitation to meet.
Better check the back.
Speak with the doorman. Oh.
I'm here to see Mr. Roth.
Weapons?
No, thank you. I've got my own.
You should be on the stage, sir. This way.
Smooth. Oh, wow.
This costume scratches. Let's make magic tonight.
Ah! Our honored guest has arrived. Come, sit. I've had my eye on you for some time. I find your heroics in battle in the great Crawford Starrick quite magnificent.
I've been picking off your soldiers one by one. Doesn't that make you angry?
On the contrary, surprise is a spice of life. Now, Mr. Starrick, that's a different story. I'm drowning in directives, all terribly boring. Let's say we work together and bring him down.
I'm not so sure about that.
My friend, if I fail to provide you with a chance to cause Starrick some pain, well, you can charge into this theater and kill me yourself.
What do you get out of all this?
The chance to have a little fun with the bravest man in London.
have a deal.
Lewis! My carriage! Shall we? This way. Well, you don't expect me to go alone, do you? Take the reins. Driver, to St. Pancras. And don't spare the horses.
I thought you and Starrick would be fighting for the same ends. What happened?
Ah, you know. He required my services to train his gang leaders. But the man is dreadful.
You don't say.
Freedom, Jacob. Stealing that is far more than a sin. It denies us our humanity.
Right you are. And St. Pancras will ease our suffering?
The station contains a large shipment of explosives to be dispatched to Starrick and Co.
And you intend to steal it?
What? No. I intend to blow it up. Yes, this will do nicely.
Walk on, girl.
Okay.
Easy! That's the way.
Frye.
There's a train parked inside St. Pancras.
Then I'm to do away with Starrick's merchandise, leaving chaos in my wake?
Why not, Jacob? Why not? As we speak, the up train is headed towards us. That may help you enter the station unseen.
As long as it remains on the tracks.
I'd say good luck, but you don't need it. I shall make certain any reinforcements from Starrick are kept away from the station.
Okay. Ooh.
All right, let's load her up, boys. Careful with those. We don't want any broken bones tonight. Have you gone mad? We have been dead.
Someday, you Blighters will understand that I'm doing this for your own good.
That's strange, isn't it?
Two down. Be ashamed to stop now.
We'd have been better off if we had these explosives months ago.
That's a fact. Our brother is dead because of a rock attack.
Where's the bastard that did this? He was just here. What happened? I should have a look.
Could be trouble.
Bloody dog's body's wire. Go here, go there. Pick that pocket, stick that pig in someone's eye. It never ends.
Keeping my eyes and ears peeled.
One shipment left.
Better see what that was.
I better see what that is.
Now to find somebody to drive this hunk of metal.
See someone! He's right there!
I'm the best.
created too much noise. I'll need to keep a low profile.
Get your bleeding hands off me! What do you think you're up to?
Hush now, please. Do be quiet, sir. No need to make a fuss.
What do you want from me?
I just need you to keep the engine stoked.
All right, I'll help you. Don't hurt me.
Think of me as another passenger. I just happen to have a rather large blade pointed at your back.
Isn't that odd?
Ah. Almost there.
Someone! Find the rat what did this! Mr. Starrick won't be happy. Not on your life. There's a white mouse hiding in here. Fan out! Bugger it all to hell!
Would you be so kind as to get up some steam?
There we go.
Splendid! Starrick will be on his knees in no time. My hat is off to you. Apologies, I must run. Do come see me again.
Triple theft. Oh, back to the Devil's Acre.
My boy is ill. Why are there no more?
All right. I don't want to think about what Roth is going to do with that that poor carriage driver. Hey there, little rook.
This what you needed, Chief?
Couldn't hurt.
Nice one.
All right. Triple theft. Jacob and Roth strive to capture 3 of Starrick's associates in an effort to snatch away his control over the borough.
Jacob. He is beautiful, isn't he? I planned a perfect second outing for us.
Have you?
There's borrowing to be done. 3 of Starrick's henchmen are about to disappear.
Oh, you sly devil.
Oh, and I'm coming along this time. There is no sense in giving you all the glory. Off to my carriage we go. Lewis! Jacob, our carriage awaits.
Do not kill anyone inside the target locations.
You.
And don't let any target escape from being
These
kidnapped.
cowardly fools under Starrick built their own prisons. It's a dreadful waste.
They could be building gangs instead.
No. Why build when you can ebb and flow like the sea? I would not deign to pin them down.
Oh, you wouldn't, would you? What about your bird?
It's not building anything. It just is, my dear. I dare say I shall never tire of the National Gallery.
Why does Starrick interest himself with art? Bring your carriage around and wait for the cargo. I shan't be very long. Someone around here must know Miss Hattie Cadwallader.
Hey, kids.
I'm looking for Miss Hattie Cadwallader.
Ain't seen her. I knows what she's been up to, though.
And what's that?
Friggin' art, sir. She finished a statue not far from here.
Thank you.
The statue must be around here somewhere. Hey, Smalley. Know anything about what happened here?
I saw who pinched it, sir.
Miss Cadwallader?
She hides down the sewers, sir.
Of course it's sewers. Why the bloody sewers?
Oh. I knew that.
Why the bloody sewers?
Oh no.
Where did he come from? We are heading through!
Why the Alhambra?
Every good criminal needs a place to invest his ill-gotten gains. And what's better than distracting the world with a little light entertainment while you do so?
Oh, come now. You can't tell me you don't enjoy the triumph of a well-received play. The plaudits and praise, the reviews.
I enjoy being entertained, Jacob. If one of the productions pleases me, I am over the moon. The theatre is... the park. The dwelling place of Starrick's head of security, one Benjamin Raffles. Those who cross him tend to disappear without warning.
Sounds like we'll be fast friends.
Be careful. His guards are never far away.
Okay.
Don't let him breathe! There he is! Ready to fire! Finish him off! Come on, hit me! How's about I'll stick up? Simmer signs! Dare face me! Where your fun and games come to an end! He's just... You'll go nowhere!
Who is this Lewis that works for you?
Ha! A bit of an odd fish, isn't he? Came to me a few years past.
He's very solemn.
But always so polite. And he has many other talents.
Who am I looking for?
Chester Swinepaw. A copper by day and snitch by night. Remove him from the pack, and you cut Starrick's ties to the police force.
That's nice.
Must be good at what he does to keep the charade going for so long.
He is indeed, dear boy.
All right.
Look out! Easy now. All these bobbies give me goose flesh.
Welcome to Scotland Yard.
Nothing but the... Come back again by all means.
What's he up to, I wonder?
Oh,
Huh? What?
good.
Now, Swineborn. Let's not make a scene.
You're not going to get away with this!
Oh, but I am.
Where are you taking me?
A friend would like to say a quick how do you do.
Ooh. Are you gonna move? Oh, please say yes. Slow and steady, and I'm glad that I've got the perk that means that they can't try to escape from my grip. Almost there. Nothing out of the ordinary, gentlemen.
Chester.
Roth? It's been a while.
You really let yourself go. Shame. Now, it's into the back with you.
All right.
Whoa there!
There we go.
Excellent work. Do come find me at the Elabra. I have more amusements planned for us.
Coming streets closed.
Alright. Let's continue back.
Get off, you! Right.
Criminal activity?
Oh, sorry, kid. Alright, let's see what we can craft. The Assassin Gauntlet. We'll definitely craft it. Alright. Back again. Sequence 8 is one of my favorite sequences just because it's so dynamic. Or maybe it's just the theater. It's got big development for Jacob as well. I think that, unlike Pearl, his guard is up. Oh, we killed a guy in this courtyard. Alrighty.
Glad you're still with us.
Absolutely. Alright. Back at it again. Fun and games. Jacob and Roth plan to sow chaos by blowing up one of Starrick's factories.
Ah! This way, my dear. I've something to show you. Hop in.
Where are we going?
One of Starrick's workshops, where they build weapons for his army. When the world is full of nasty things, we must tear those things apart. A man like Starrick builds a world around his own desires. And so we lose the ability to dream for ourselves. Therefore, we must
strike.
Precisely. No matter the cost. Every second of hesitation allows Starrick time to build.
It's worth taking an extra lap to finish the dialogue. Really gives context.
Keep moving. Easy does it.
All right, Roth.
What a funk in you.
You must see the potential, dear Jacob. This workshop is one of Starrick's. Set the dynamite and let's blow it to atoms. Together.
I wonder, does it count?
He doesn't belong here! Stop him!
He's right behind him!
Lost the line!
I wonder if it counts to knock them out. We'll try not on that one there. Turn around.
Right now! Stop him! Don't let him escape! He's here!
This is not a disappearing act. He's here somewhere. We've wasted enough time. Back to work. Hold it!
Where the hell do you think you're going? I'll teach you. Let's get rid of him.
Blast it, lost him!
It doesn't count.
Reinforcement here! I found you, boy! He's our problem! You can't escape, boy! I won't lose you this time! Take him down!
defeat any place, win any battle.
No chance!
Great.
Stop him!
He's frightening.
For God's sake, stop running! You're nothing to... Let's get him out of here!
Okay. Well, I think that's enough cheesy.
That's one.
I won't lose you this time! You'll be sorry if I find you!
Not half as sorry as you thought.
There.
Intruder! Come on now.
Set.
Rest in peace, friend.
Someone's here! Watch for the...
Oh, no. Rest in peace, friend.
Something strange going on.
Nothing strange whatsoever. What do you mean?
And done.
All right.
All rigged up.
Perfect! Let's put our plan into action. Stand back! Ready!
Wait!
Whatever for?
There are children in there.
Jacob, my dear. Starrick uses child labor to manufacture goods. We must put an end to his production line.
But not like this.
Why not? I can do whatever I damn well please. Soon, you will understand what it is to be free, as I am. Light them up, boys! No! What the hell are you doing?
We're not playing games anymore, Roth!
No. We're not.
Oh!
how nice! Now out you go!
I got you.
There he is!
A gift, sir, from Mr. Roth. You should be warned, Mr. Frye, that when Roth is angry with one, he generally brings suffering to many.
My dearest Jacob, alas, it seems our adventures together have come to a close. Although our time together was brief, it's left a lasting mark. I wish you well in all your future endeavors. Cordially, Maxwell. Post-scriptum. I'm putting on a show this evening. All of London will be there. Enclosed, please find your invitation.
We'll kill him for this. Final act. Jacob must locate Maxwell Roth in the Alhambra, music hall, and assassinate him. Maximum Dracula schematic.
Roth.
It has, indeed.
Is that really you?
The doors will open shortly. Masks. May I ask the masked guests to line up over here, please?
Anywhere commotion.
Another dead body.
Please put on your mask and join
Corvus
this
the
group.
Trickster. It's a very odd title, my dear.
I believe that Corvus is Latin for crow.
I've never come across a play with that title before. What do you suppose it's about?
Someone apprehend the murderer! Left a dead body out here.
I should have done that when Mother told me and entered the clergy. Why did you do that? Yes.
Stop!
Not there anymore.
Mask guests this way. I will escort the next group into the theatre shortly. At this entrance, please.
No offense, my dear, but I believe
Let us enter the theatre for tonight's performance.
planned a bold stratagem for your sake.
Everyone ready? Then let's proceed.
And now we're in.
Mesdames et messieurs, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Alhambra Music Hall. Tonight, we have, for one night only, a very special performance of Corvus the Trickster. While some of the effects may be visceral and highly disturbing, do not be alarmed, my good people. Fear not. This is a purest form of entertainment. Tonight's performance immortalizes and is for the benefit of a young fellow very near and dear to my heart. Any concerns or complaints may be addressed to him. Jacob, dear boy, tonight is for you.
I'll be serving you this evening, gentlemen.
You're still here, love? Last time, I swear, you nearly poisoned us.
Scene 2, stand by!
Let me out! I need to lower the grid for the show! Right you are, Mary.
John, I should be up there.
We have a volunteer. A big round of applause for this brave, brave man. Our volunteer is about to die for you, Jacob. You lucky people are about to witness this gentleman being fired upon at point-blank range. Our performer will hit several targets placed around his head. Exciting, is it not? Oh, will our honored guest go unharmed?
Bring us another round. Good, isn't it? Let's be paying, chap.
We British are a hardy bunch. Let's put that hardiness to the test.
Seen the Aboriginal cricketers? The cricketers from Australia. They've been playing at the Oval. I saw them play.
Excuse me, love. Just looking for the lavatory.
It's over there.
Thanks.
What a thrill! Do not fret, my friends. It's all part of the show. Please stay with us as we prepare for the next turn. Oh my! Are your principles drifting, dear?
Bloody
Will 10 years younger, I might teach them a thing or two.
We found a suitably flat-headed gentleman for this one. You laugh, ladies and gentlemen, but I assure you that is he. The search consumes you. Creed forgotten, prey visualized, mouth watering.
Hopefully she'll kill him soon. That's all we've got here.
God's sake, calm down! What are you doing? Die! I'm not!
Now to move on down.
Try going home now.
Your life, Mary.
Figures. Mr. Roth says there's a big surprise in store for everyone.
The flavor intensifies the second time. The hunt, now a search for want rather than need. For this trick, ladies and gentlemen, we have found a most courageous volunteer.
How marvelous!
Mrs. Culprit will
With our
be
courageous
shocked when he hears of
volunteer
Mr.
in the
Culprit's
box,
courage.
the celebrated illusionist will proceed to saw him in half. Watch as our esteemed guest emerges unharmed.
Sunlight's trespassing!
Our skilled illusionist, Saber-Tooth Jane, is performing this famous trick. She is said to have studied at the feet of the mysterious Torini himself. The saw Miss Jane is using this evening is imported from the ancient city of Kodumano, celebrated for manufacturing the finest steel in the world. Behold the grace with which Jane wields her saw. A diamond in the rough, I dare say.
It might be easier to go up to the top floor and drop down. Oh my gosh!
Marvelous, marvelous, marvelous. To thank our guest for participating in the show, we've invited him backstage to partake of some refreshment before returning to the audience. Our next turn will begin shortly. Please stay seated as we prepare. You won't want to miss this. Are you trying to repent, my dear? It is not too late to join me in my grand finale.
If he's not Roth...
Leaves a strange taste in your mouth, doesn't it? Like eating pork when expecting venison.
Your life, Mary. Figures. Mr. Roth says there's a big surprise in store for everyone.
Grab him! Drag him out!
Show yourself!
I hope you have enjoyed your evening so far, ladies and gentlemen. I know I have. Now, before our final act, I would like to toast all you brave people who joined us tonight to celebrate life and death. Go on! Toast them! Your move, Jacob, my dear! Burn! 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 Join me for the finale. Come out, wherever you are.
That's a daisy. Tom, watch it.
Jacob, Darling, what a night. The stuff of legends.
Why did you do it? All of it.
What? Snap a baby crow's neck between my thumb and forefinger. Slice to bits the ones you deem innocent. Keep the world in its divine, manic state. For the same reason, I'd do anything. Why not?
Okay, time to get out of here.
Damn this place from hell to Hackney.
Oh!
What a nightmare. I'll never make it out alive. Damn this place from hell to Hackney.
Order has bred disorder. The sea rises to flood the pubs and extinguish the street lamps. Our city will die. Tupene has failed. Lucy has failed. Brudnell, Elliotson, Pearl. All have gone into the night. It is up to me now. The assassins have brought nature's fury into our homes. Men have become monsters, barreling toward us, teeth out. Our civilization must survive this onslaught. To prevent a return of the Dark Ages, I will start anew. London must be reborn.
The Peace of Eden is under Buckingham Palace. We've got all we need. Let's start planning our infiltration.
Hold on. Better to get visual verification. If we're gonna move, we need to be 100% sure. We'll only get one shot before Otso Berg crashes down on us.
Gotta agree with Sean.
We'll position ourselves near the palace, but we'll wait for you to sync the genetic data before we move.
It's all up to you, Initiate.